What an electric bike gives you is motorized support to help you climb a little bit easier, go a little bit further, deal with the wind, and that's exactly what electric mountain bikes do as well. So I've got an iZip E3 Peak here from 2016, and you can see the motor is mounted right there at the bottom bracket. It completely replaces the bottom bracket. In fact, it mounts directly to the frame. This is purpose-built. All the wires are run through, but otherwise, it's pretty ordinary. You can see a 10-speed cassette in the back, Shimano Dior XT derailleur, suspension fork with lockout, 27.5-inch wheel set. It's a lot like a regular bike, but it does weigh a little bit more. Where a traditional mountain bike might weigh 25 pounds, this weighs about 50. And that's because the motor has copper windings and gears and things inside to help power you forward. And of course the battery pack, this is a 48-volt pack that's attached right there to the down tube. Electric mountain bikes come in all different sizes and designs. Some of them are full suspension. I reviewed hundreds of electric bikes at ElectricBikeReview.com, and my intention is to help expose what I believe is a technology that can help people who do have some knee pain, like myself, people that are more like weekend warriors. They want to get out there and climb, but maybe they don't have the athleticism that they used to have. And this is a way to do that. You can connect with your community, with nature, and you can do it in an efficient and relatively quiet way. These are very quiet motors to operate, and being a Class 1 electric bike, this is the most allowable version of the technology in terms of operation. So you have to pedal. You have to actively pedal this bike in order for the motor to respond. And as a result, the wheels aren't spinning out, you're not wrecking the trail or anything, and you're still getting a workout. So this really is just a bicycle with technology. I like to make the analogy of a typewriter versus a laptop. You can just do a lot more with a laptop. Okay, in this case, the battery can power lights. It powers this nice little display panel that's much like a cycle computer. It shows you how fast you're going, how far you've gone. And of course, it gives you that assist, which you can operate using this button pad over here. It's very intuitive. You can keep your hand on the grip. You don't have to worry about, getting distracted and riding with one hand. Just like a regular pedal power bike, you can get going pretty fast downhill with this, much faster than you can with the motor. That only gets you 20 miles per hour. So, you have to be in a high gear. You have to be pedaling actively. In my opinion, it's empowering people. It's an enabler. And that might mean that we have more people out on the paths, but that might result in more funding that goes to maintaining the paths and more connections and more trails ultimately. So I wanted to help answer these questions. If you have any questions of your own, please leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. Some of the other common questions that come up is, how long does it take to charge the battery? It could be up to 5 hours, but if you charge it for the first hour and a half or 2 hours, it actually fills much faster because it's not having to balance the cells. So again, taking along that charger, stopping at your friend's house can be a good way to go. This particular electric bike can go between 15 and 30 miles per charge, but there are others that can go up to 60 or even beyond because they have more efficient motors, maybe less powerful though, bigger batteries. But I'm in the lowest level of assist right now, and look for responsiveness. So I'm getting good power, smooth, quiet. And we're up to 20 miles per hour, so the motor just sort of eases out. Get ready for a climb. That was pretty amazing. We're getting pretty high up the mountain and my knees feel fine. This motor is really powerful. Like, the cadence sensing means I don't have to push especially hard for it to activate. Going 10 miles per hour, like constant, straight up. It's awesome. I'm in the lowest gear, going for something really steep. Pedal assist level 4. Almost made it. Getting pretty close to the top. Woo! Still a workout, but there's no way I could do that without standing up. Oh, just constant, non-stop, without assist. Look at this. That's awesome. like less than a half hour. Now's the fun part. I'm gonna get to cruise down. Hold on. So those hydraulic disc brakes really come in to be handy. Pretty awesome. I've reviewed just tons and tons of these things, and I've tried to create a really comprehensive resource where you can compare objectively the different technology, and again, be just very transparent, answer your questions here. So chime in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you out there on the trail. Ride safe.